Listener's note, warning, this show is loaded with gist so powerful, it might just push you into a relationship and straight down the aisle. If you're not ready to hear wedding bells and say yes, say yes, say yes, say yes, listen at your own risk. Edgar doesn't lie. Check Edgar out. Hi. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Honestly, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you are here. My name is Edgar, and I want us to play a game. Will you play with me? You're not saying anything. I am talking to you. Yes, you. I mean you. The one listening right now. You. Stop looking confused. I am talking to you. Would you like to play a game with me? Just nod if yes. Shake your head if no. Aha, so you do want to play. Good. Oh my God, by the way, you haven't told me your name. Again, I'm Edgar and you are? Come on now, talk now. Are you shy? What is your name? I didn't hear that. Okay, fine. Since you don't want to tell me your name, I'll just move on. Okay, now before we begin, do me a little favor. Look behind you. Look at your 9 o'clock. What are you doing? No, not there. That is your 3 o'clock. I said 9 o'clock. Yes, that one. Can you see that door? Please help me shut it. Lock it. Good. I don't want anyone disturbing us. And if you are not alone, if people are around you right now, then this is the best time to slip away quickly. Maybe use the restroom or maybe go outside. Go on, I'll wait. Are you good? Perfect. Now, come closer. No, really closer. Come. I don't want to shout. I want to whisper something directly into your ear. Come. I want you to forget everything else for the next few minutes. Forget your world and live in mine. For some minutes, it's just me and you and the game. Are you ready? Okay. All right. Are you ready? Nice. Now, the game we're playing is called Simon Says. Do you know it? Nod if yes, and shake if no. Wait, you don't know Simon Says? Of course you do. Everyone knows Simon Says. Okay, let's test you. Simon says, lift your right hand. You didn't lift it. You are meant to do what Simon says only when Simon says what Simon says. So if Simon says, lift your hands, you have to lift your hands. Do you get it? Now, lift your hands. No, you are only to do it when Simon says it. Okay, let's try again. Simon says, blink twice. Good. Simon says, raise your right hand. Simon says, jump and clap. That's very good. You are really good. Oh, so Simon says, take a deep breath. Hold it. Now let it out slowly. Good. Doesn't that feel better? Okay, I see you really know how to play the game. You must be a very fast learner, and I like it. Well, why don't we add a little twist? If you win, I'll send you 1 million naira cash. But if you lose, you have to slap the next person you see on the face. It doesn't matter who, but you have to do it. Are you in or are you out? Don't be quiet. Say something. Are you in or out? You're in. Nice. Okay. Remember the deal. Okay, I like the energy. Now, rules again. Quick. Only do what Simon says, not what I say, not what your neighbor says. Simon says. Got it? Let's go. Simon says, touch your nose. Simon says, tap your left knee. Now, raise your hand. Good. Simon says, raise your hand. Simon says, hands on head. Simon says, tap, tap, tap. Simon says, hands up, hands down. You're out. You fell for the trap. And that's my problem with you. You don't listen. You don't obey. You only follow rules when Simon says what Simon says. I knew you before Simon when I knelt down to pray. But you laughed, rolled your eyes. You only wanted to hear what Simon had to say. Where was Simon when I took you to your favorite spot? Card out and I pay. You said thank you, but you smiled at another man just because Simon say what Simon say. Now Simon say he's rich, he's strong, he's yet to stay. But I've never seen him spend a dime on you till this very day. Yet you left me for his words, his promise, for his empty display. Cause you are blinded, hypnotized, and only listen to what Simon says. Simon broke your hearts, slept with your best friend on your birthday. You caught him red-handed with blood on his hands. But Simon say what Simon say. Simon say it was just a mistake. Forgive me, I'll change my way. And you believed him again because that's what Simon says. To be honest, I wasn't surprised. What was I expecting Simon to say? Simon says he slapped you, but he said he's sorry, like it's all child's play, and you stayed, wiped your tears, you live with him. I mean, what will Simon say? But I do not care about Simon or the stupid games that he plays. I only care about you, not the nonsense that Simon say. So slap me, blame me, turn your back and walk away, but deep down you know the truth, whether you believe me or you believe whatever Simon say. Game over. Check. This is a Check Edgar production. A Check Edgar production. This is for the single guys and the single ladies. Edgar doesn't lie. Why am I still single? Still single. Why am I still? I want a wife and a family. This kind of life is not right for me. I told my guys how things can be. When I fall in love, I fall for real. I know you want me, don't waste my time. I want a girl that is set and fine. I'm going crazy, so please be mine. God, please, why? All right. Okay, if you're listening to this podcast for the very first time, you're welcome. I usually do not do proper introductions. I just jump into the madness. But I checked the analytics of the podcast and wow, the show has grown and we've got new people in the building. That's huge. That's very huge. Now, thank you to everyone for sharing and forcing their friends to listen. What can I do without you guys, my amazing checkmates? Thank you so much. So, I am Edgar Ariaka, or Check Edgar, depending on which corner of the internet you met me. Every Friday, well, most Fridays, I try to tell stories about my single life and try to figure out why am I still single. My prayer is that one day, a beautiful young lady emails me and says, Edgar, you are the man of my dreams. Save me. Marry me. Please marry me. Wait, we'll be right back after a quick break. Okay, now real quick. If you are loving the podcast, you will love the Checkmates WhatsApp community.
We're talking behind the scenes gist, crazy dating stories, upcoming episode teasers, and a few surprise giveaways just for members. Now click the link in the story notes to join or send your WhatsApp number to edgar@checkedgar.com. Trust me, it's sweeter over there. Okay. Bye-bye.
And then the podcast ends. Easy. By the way, I honestly believe I am everyone's spec. I am 5'11", chocolate in complexion. I have 3 domiciliary accounts. I earn a decent salary from my job as a TV presenter. I have an amazing voice and a good sense of humor. Now, I should also mention a few red flags because I do not consider myself perfect either. For example, I don't have beards, alright? I look pretty skinny. I avoid trouble because I cannot even fight your battles. I have no chest, no muscle or packs. I only have one pack, and that is where I pack all my problems. I know how to cook poison very well. Oh yes. That's why I don't have rats in my house. And if your spec is bad boy, you're looking for a bad boy, please just turn to the right. Because I am not the proper definition of a Lagos bad boy at all. I am a good boy. As a matter of fact, a Jesus boy. I also do not smoke, drink, lie, or womanize anymore. I can tell that some of you right now, as you're listening, some of you are squeezing your face and making funny sounds like If you like, believe. If you like, don't believe. That's your personal cup of tea. What I know is that my personal Lord and Savior washes my sin daily. So every day I am new. The Edgar that slept with you yesterday is now a virgin today. Somebody say amen. Amen. So, if after all that you think I am your spec, then please email me. Let's go on a date. Let's get married and finally end the podcast forever so I can focus on you. All right, let's move away from that and talk about today's story. Now, if you really know me, like beyond the Instagram reels, the TV shows, and this podcast, if you really know me, you know that I am actually a very quiet, laid-back guy. I don't like wahala. I don't like noise. I don't even like visiting people unless it's extremely important. Honestly, my bed and I were in a very committed relationship. My bed has seen me through heartbreaks, fasting, oversleeping, and even unemployment. We are bonded. So if I have to leave my bed because of you, your reason must either bring me money, save your life, or connect me with someone who wants to elevate my future or save my own life. By the way, yes, I have a car and I enjoy driving. But you see Lagos traffic? Lagos traffic can humble anybody. 1 minute, you are blasting Burna Boy and thinking about your life goals. The next minute, you are in one spot for 45 minutes, questioning if God really sent you to this city and thinking about how your life will go. But let me tell you what's worse than traffic. Going to a birthday party you were not invited to. That is the height of suffering. Because first of all, you have to greet everybody with the fake smile like you know them. Hi, good evening, how far? Meanwhile, you don't even know the celebrant's name, their face, friends, or anyone there. The saddest part is that they don't even know you too. They don't like you or care about you either. As a matter of fact, you are the reason why one person wouldn't get an extra turkey or an extra cup of drink. Second, you cannot complain about anything. Not the music, not the food, not even the generator noise, because technically you are not supposed to be there. You are just the plus one that nobody asked for. And the worst part is that when they say, "Can we all share something about the celebrant?" My brother, my sister, at that point, the best thing to do is stand up, carry yourself to the restroom and lock the door. Because what will you say? Hi guys, I met her today. She looks like a beautiful and a sweet. You just disgrace your ancestors. That is why I enjoy staying at home on my bed to avoid future embarrassment. So why all this talk? Why all this gibberish? One day, I was relaxing on my bed, enjoying premium sleep. The type of sleep where the AC is on 16 degrees, the duvet is heavy, and your spirit is almost in heaven. That's when my friend Lancelot called me. He said his friend was having a birthday party and he wanted us to go together. Immediately, I told him, Lancelot, count me out. Because the last party I attended with Lancelot, somebody stole my car mirrors. Till today, I don't know the thief, his father, his mother, or his family members. And I told myself I would never follow Lancelot to a party again. Lancelot is bad luck. But Lancelot started begging.
Bro, there's enough space to park.
I said no.
Guy, they have tight security.
I said no.
Bro, there'll be plenty of food though.
Still no.
Drinks, games, music, vibes.
I kept saying no. That day, my bed was too sweet to abandon. And in my head, I already concluded Lancelot is pure bad luck. Nobody goes outside with Lancelot and comes back happy. If you think I am lying, ask anybody that knows Lancelot. At this point, Lancelot was sounding disappointed, like he was about to give up. But that was when he now remembered my biggest weakness in this life. And let me just give you guys this free advice. Don't ever let your friends know your weakness. Because when the devil fails, it is your friends that will witness your weakness finish you. Lancelot just said,
Edgar, fine base go deo.
My brothers and sisters, that was when my antenna started shaking. All of a sudden, I noticed that my bed wasn't very comfortable. I thought about it for a while and I asked myself, Edgar, what's there? You have a car. Your car will be safe. There is free food, free drinks, and you get to unwind and relax. Come on. That wouldn't hurt. Everything started making sense. Wait, Edgar, what if I get there and meet someone who pushes my career to a better trajectory? Or maybe God wants to even use me to win a soul for him at the party. Who knows? If Jesus can perform a miracle at the wedding party at Cana, who says I can't perform a miracle with Lancelot at a birthday party? Come on, Edgar. That's how I swallowed my pride and shame and told Lancelot, okay, fine, I'll go, but I won't stay long, go. Lancelot started laughing at me, He started shouting.
I knew it. I knew the moment I mentioned babes, you go come, no be you.
I wanted to vex and cancel everything, but let's be honest. I can't continue watching movies at home and sleeping with my pillow at home. TV will not marry me. Pillow will not take me on dates. So I just ignored the idiots. And just when I was about to end the call, Lancelot added one last thing. He said,
Oh, that reminds me. It's a record party. Don't forget to come with your cup and your drinks. That's the level, my guy.
At first, these days, people theme their parties. White parties, pajamas parties, denim on denim. So if red cups are required, no wahala, I will get a red cup. But the problem was the drink. My brothers and sisters, in Lagos, the drink you bring to a party is not just a drink. Oh, it is your CV, your introduction letter, your LinkedIn profile picture. The kind of drink you carry determines the kind of respect people will give you. The higher the drink, the higher your class and level. Let me break it down. If you attend a party with a red cup and a Hennessy or red wine, it means you have made it. It shows your respect and love for the celebrant. Not only do you get that special hug from the celebrant, but everyone else sees you as the real deal. You are the hot cake, premium boy. Now, if you mistakenly carry Azul, hey, forget it. You are not just a guest anymore. You are the chairman of the party. In fact, you have automatically become the celebrant. Even people who do not even know who you are will start introducing themselves as your cousin from the village. Everybody is suddenly your friend and family member. But if you attend the party with a red cup and carry Smirnoff Ice, Origin Bitters, or Star Radler, well, people will still rate you, but you are not the original star. They will see you as an upcoming big boy. You tried at least. The celebrant will not hug you, but you will definitely get a serious handshake. And most people there will respect you, sha. People will nod at you like, bad, they try. But if you attend the party with a red cup and show up with juice or soda, what will not happen? Nobody is rating you. They will just assume you came to dance and sweat. The celebrants will not hug you. At best, you will get a side hug or maybe a handshake. People will see you as the nice friend that you are. But please do not expect respect or for girls to flock around you because you brought Fanta or Maltina. Hey brother, come on, go and sit down somewhere. Don't be silly. Now, if you are one of those who carried bottled water as their own drink, just know that you are causing more harm than good. Nobody will greet you, nobody will hug you, only you will sit down and drink your water. Because who told you the celebrant's borehole is not working? Is the party happening in the desert? They said bring drink, you went to go and carry water. Jesus Christ of Agege, do you want to later turn the water into wine? And the worst part, when it's time to wash plates, it is you they will call because after all, you already came with water and all that is left is soap. Nonsense. But the craziest of them all are the people who show up with their full chest, red cup in hand, and bring absolutely nothing. I don't understand their confidence. They will hug the celebrant, shake everybody, and impose their class like they sponsored the party. They are the same people who will tell you, the drink is not sweet. Bring that one instead. Let me taste it. And somehow, they end up drinking more than everybody. The craziest part is they always leave the party with at least 1 bottle of Hennessy, 1 bottle of Origin, 3 cans of malt, and a whole pack of water. How they do it, even Angel Gabriel doesn't know. So you see my problem now? I didn't know the right drink to buy. And me, I do not drink alcohol. And if you leave me, I will proudly carry Fanta or Maltina. But if I enter a red cup party with Fanta, they will just say, this one is JJC. He doesn't even know what is going on here. That is when they'll start asking, who invited this one self? The biggest form of embarrassment in that situation is when the celebrants ask you who invited you. The shame and disgrace that comes with it can only make your village people forgive you. So what did I do? What did Edgar do? Well, I planned to carry 2 bottles of Star Radler and then 1 pack of juice. Strategy. The idea was simple. When I enter, people will see the Star Radler in a transparent nylon bag and say, this boy is good, he understands levels. But the juice, that one was inside a black poly bag, hidden like contraband. Nobody must see it, because if they catch me with juice, my respect will finish before it even starts. Everything is packaging. I know why I am going there, and I will not use my own hand to spoil it. So I left my bed, had my bath, brushed my teeth, put on my native, sprayed perfume, and got ready to kill them at that party. You know that feeling when you are looking at yourself in the mirror and hyping yourself like, Edgar, you fine oh. Even without the beards, you cannot look down on my presentation. My aura was giving iPhone 18 Pro Max Plus 4. As I was about to call Lancelot to plan where we would link up, I suddenly remembered something very important, my red cup. How can you attend a red cup party without a red cup? Abomination. I looked around my house. Nothing. The only cup I had was the old blue plastic cup that had survived since my NYSC camp. I said no, I cannot disgrace myself like this. Immediately I left the supermarket. I called Lancelot to ask him how we were going, if he had plans for us to ride together. I called this guy 5 times. He did not pick up 5 whole times. I was already frustrated because I didn't even have the address, I didn't know the celebrant, and I didn't even know what her face looks like. I was about to cancel everything when Lancelot finally called me back. Hello? How far now? I've been trying to reach you since. Where you dey?
No vex, Jare. I be dey sleep. I just wake up.
See this guy. See this guy. Are you not going again?
I'm going. But I go come late small. You get one errand where I want quickly run.
Oh. Okay. Let me just go home then. When you're ready, you'll call me.
No, you can start going there. The place not too far from my side. So we'll likely reach at the same time. I go send you the address and everything where you need. That reminds me, you already have your red cup, Abi?
Yes now. I just got it. Abeg, come out on time, oh. You know I don't know anybody there.
Don't worry. You be fun guy. They go like your spirit.
Lance, abeg. What's the name of the celebrant?
Is it Michelle or Mirabelle? It starts with M, but I go check. That one a small thing.
So the person is not even your friend?
Not really, but the celebrant na my best friend's sister. But we're cool, Sha. We're cool, we did.
Which kind wahala be this?
Bro, check your WhatsApp. I don't send you details. Check your WhatsApp.
Hello? You see why I don't like going out with Lancelot? I haven't even gotten there and I am already regretting my decision. How can you not know the celebrant? Who will I even say I came to celebrate? Is it Mirabelle, Michelle, or even Miracle? I was this close to cancelling, but then again I thought, Edgar, what if this is the devil trying to put a stumbling block on my way? What if my wife is waiting for me at the party and Satan just wants to spoil it? Edgar, what if? It is well. So I entered my car, waited for his WhatsApp message, and drove straight to the location. It was about 30 minutes from my house. But Lagos said no. I spent an extra 45 minutes in traffic. You know Lagos now. One small pothole can turn 5 minutes into 50. At some point, I was just in my car questioning my life decision. Is it by force to see babes? If my wife is truly mine, won't she just DM me on Instagram? Anyway, I finally got to the location. I called Lancelot. He didn't pick. I called him again. Nothing. 5 times. This idiot didn't pick. At some point, his phone even went off.
The number you're calling is switched off.
I almost reversed my car and went home. But something just said, Edgar, be patient now. You are here already. I waited in my car for a while. Then I started noticing people walking past, all of them carrying red cups and bottles of drinks. Immediately, I knew these were my people. I brought out my own red cup and Star Radler, adjusted my native, and then I joined them. In my mind, I was like, Edgar, just blend. Don't disgrace yourself. Follow the crowd. Enter with confidence. So there I was, marching into the party with strangers, pretending like I knew where I was going. I watched from a distance. I noticed the house they were entering, so I went back into my car, drove to the house. And watched as the security guard opened the compound for me to park. My people, if you see the crowd, Jesus Christ. Some people have friends who, everyone had a red cup. My brother, the first thing I noticed was the noise. The house was big, more than 7 bedrooms. The DJ was already shouting into the microphone like he was trying to win an election. People were dancing, snapping, and shouting, "Happy birthday! Happy birthday!" Now, me, I didn't know the celebrant. I didn't even know her name. So as soon as I stepped in, I was just smiling at everybody like a he-goat and giving fake waves to the invisible people I know. The celebrant, or the girl who looked like the celebrant, started going around hugging people. When she saw me, she looked shocked, but I guess she was just too excited to ask me at that point who I was. She hugged me and she said, "Thank you for coming." I was just feeling myself like, oh, more. Until I realized that she was saying the same thing to everyone she hugged. There was nothing special. After some minutes, I went to drop my Star Radler on the table like I was donating it to charity. Then I carried my red cup like an ambassador. Before I knew it, the MC said everybody should gather around and play a game called
Who Knows the Celebrant's Best Food?
I quickly shifted to the back before they asked me, what's the celebrant's favorite color? And I was just going to open my mouth and disgrace my entire village. Just when I changed my seats to the back, my eyes landed on a beautiful damsel. This girl was not just fine. She was dangerously fine. You know when you see somebody and then the background music just starts playing in your head? In my own case, I was hearing, "Oh na na, what's my name? Oh na na, what's my name?" This girl looked and smelled like Rihanna. Her skin was shining bright like a diamond. And I caught myself thinking, where have you been all my life? Like, who knew I could find love in a hopeless place? Oh! I told myself, I said, "Edgar, calm down. This is why Lancelot invited you. If she's Rihanna, you better lock in ASAP." Immediately, I sat up, adjusted my native, sprayed a little extra perfume from my pocket atomizer, because you never know, and started forming like I was just casually chilling. I said, "Hi." She said,
"Hi."
I said, "My name is Edgar." She said,
"My name is Niffy."
I just smiled because Niffy didn't know I was about to connect with my wifey. I'll give you the full gist after the short break. You people like Ami but too much. Don't skip anything. Hear the promo first.
Promo. Checkmate. Come. Let me ask you, when last did you hear a story that stayed with you? A story that made you laugh, cry, or even feel seen? Welcome to the Corner Stories, a live storying community where real people share real stories based on a theme. No filters, no fiction. Just raw, funny, heartbreaking, and beautiful moments told live on stage. Every month, I will be joining 7 amazing storytellers to take the mic and share something personal. And one of those storytellers could be you. Do you have a story that deserves to be heard? Then stay tuned for show dates, upcoming themes, and how to take the stage. For all the info behind the scenes gist and to maybe tell your own story, join the Corner Stories WhatsApp community today. Click the Checkmate WhatsApp community link in the show notes or send your number to edgar@checkedgar.com and come find your corner, because at the corner, everybody has a story. What's yours?
So I sat there with my red cup in hand, trying to look calm. But inside, my chest was beating like a talking drum. You know when you start talking to someone and then your brain is running faster than your mouth? That was me talking to Niffy. She told me she was waiting for her friend, but the friend had just cancelled last minute. I just laughed and told her I was also waiting for my friend, but knowing him, he probably wasn't coming anymore. Then she asked me,
"So, are you close to the celebrant?"
I cleared my throat and said, "Not really, but my friend knows the celebrant." She laughed and said she also doesn't know the celebrant, but her friend does. We just stared at each other and started laughing. Imagine, both of us came to the party as professional plus ones. Niffy had this funny, contagious way of laughing. You could just tell she was fun, easygoing, and full of vibes. I was enjoying every second. At some point, I told her my legendary breakdown of how people are rated at parties based on the kind of drinks they bring. She nearly fell off her chair laughing, then looked at me and asked,
So which category are you?
I cleared my throat again, and with my small pride I said, Star Radler. She burst out laughing and said,
Oh, me? I came with water.
Now, guys, I wanted to yab her badly. Like, come on, who brings water to a red cup party? But I just smiled. I couldn't ruin the moment because right there I realized something. I was falling in love with Niffy. So we just kept talking about dating, birthdays, and the perfect kind of party. We also talked about our useless friends that ditched us, about how awkward it feels to be at a party where you don't even know the celebrant. She was just too easy to talk to. And the more she laughed, the more I was calculating her bride price in my head. I already knew how many cows I would pay for. This girl was just too good. Premium bride. Then she asked,
Do you want to dance?
I replied, only if I am dancing with you. We got up and started dancing. Now, at first, it was innocent, slow 2 steps to the left, 2 steps to the right, gentle vibes. Next thing, the DJ just changed the music. And boom, she switched on me. She turned her backside to me, bent small, and started grinding me like she was practicing this routine for the Olympics. Before I could recover, she grabbed my hands and placed them on her waist, my brothers and sisters. At that point, I saw my life flash before my eyes. She gave me that devil's eye look like, young man, I will deal with you today. I was smiling on the outside, but inside, I was holding a board meeting with my mini-me. Please, behave yourself. Don't disgrace me. Don't go and salute when nobody sent you. Young man, control yourself. Control yourself. I was just there praying, God, please don't let my mini-me disgrace me. Don't let my native trouser betray me. Please, this is not the day. Some minutes later, she leaned close and said that she was tired, that she wanted to use the restroom. Now, on her way, she plugged her phone at the corner and told me,
Please, help me watch over my phone.
My chest swelled with pride. Responsibility. There is no greater sign of love than that of a random girl at a party asking you to help her watch over her property. That is when you know you have been promoted from stranger to potential somebody. I said, no wahala, your phone is safe with me. As she left, I just sat down on my chair, brought out my phone to call Lancelot, and started dialing him. Now with one eye on her phone and the other eye on my screen. In my head, I was already rehearsing the next set of dance moves I will use to finish her when she comes back. My guy, I was preparing choreography like I was in P-Square's music video. And that, my people, was exactly where everything began to scatter. I don't even know the exact lady that shouted, but I just heard,
Who wants cake?
Before I knew it, the whole party started running in that direction like they were sharing dollar. And me, I can't lie. I will not lie to you people. I followed. Because if you see the size of that cake, the celebrant was turning 26, but her cake looked like it was for Nigeria at 60. I told myself, if this is her cake at 26, then at 30, her cake will be bigger than her building. I just went there and grabbed a very huge size of cake. Now, please do not judge me, okay? It was free. I mean, who doesn't like free food or free things? Wait, have you guys ever noticed that free things are always the sweetest? Anyway, that was how I strolled back to my seat, licking some icing, only to see that the phone I was charging was gone. Now, at first, I thought maybe I sat in the wrong place. I literally paused, reversed my steps like I was doing a moonwalk, went back to the place where I got the cake, and started walking to my chair again. Wait. I kept this phone here now. Abi, am I mad? This was where I kept this phone now. My heart started beating fast. I checked everywhere, under the chair, on the table, between the couches, and even inside my own pockets. Yes. Do you know how many times I'll be looking for things, not knowing they are either in my pocket, on my head, or in my hand? So I checked everywhere. I checked everywhere. I did not see this phone. And just as I was sweating, Niffy walked up to me with her beautiful smile and asked the one question I wasn't ready for.
Excuse me, can I have my phone?
My brothers and sisters, that was the beginning of my obituary. For the first time, I realized that you can eat your cake and have it. I shouldn't have eaten that cake. I opened my mouth to answer, but what came out was not even words. It was Bluetooth static. You see, it's like, what happened, you know? My tongue was just vibrating like an old Toyota Corolla engine. When she noticed that I wasn't even myself and I was trying to cover something up, she just added 2 plus 2 and asked me again, but this time it was with a frown on her face. She said,
"Where is my phone?"
I pointed at the chair like a mad person. It was here. I kept it here, as in this exact chair. I kept it here before I went to go and get cake. I swear I kept it here. People around started looking at me. One useless guy with tribal marks that God is going to later help me punish now said, "Which kind of excuse be that one, eh? Now so thief they talk." Before I knew it, people started gathering and whispering their opinions. One said,
"He took the phone. This guy na thief."
Another one said,
"Check his pocket."
One auntie even said,
Hey, I suspected this boy. The way he was dancing, he doesn't even look responsible. He was dancing like a thief.
Niffy was now panicking.
Edgar, stop joking. Just give me my phone. What's this?
I wanted to cry. Niffy, I didn't steal your phone. I swear, I did not. At that point, one overzealous guy just suggested that he search me and my small bag. Before I could say anything, 2 guys just came to my side. One of them was searching me like he worked with EFCC, while the other was checking my bag like they were looking for an exhibit. I could not even say anything. I was just confused. Another person now added pepper.
Let us check his trouser. What is that thing that is bulging there? Let us strip him naked, Jare.
I just shouted immediately, "That is not phone, no. That is my Black Panther. If I remove my trouser, some of you will become blind, no." Everyone started laughing. Except Niffy. Niffy didn't find it funny at all. Her phone was still missing and she had switched from worry to full prosecutor mode. She started shouting, her voice cutting through the party like bad feedback.
"You thief! Who does that? You came here with a smile, but then you came to steal my phone, right? Please just give me my phone. I'm not even joking with you. Give me my phone now."
Niffy was ready to call the commissioner of police to get me arrested. She kept shouting and insulting me like we're not dancing together some minutes ago. She said,
"How can you come to a party uninvited to steal? You thief! How can you be this shameless?"
The painful part was when one useless boy looked at me and said,
Bro, you are bigger than that now. Just give her a phone. How much be phone you no fit buy?"
I just hissed and told Niffy that I was sorry, but that I didn't steal her phone. I tried my best to explain the situation to Niffy. I even offered to pay her the cost of her phone by the end of the month, but she refused. She said she would lock me up and only release me when her phone gets back to her. I was confused And just as God will have it, as they were about to drag me outside the house, someone from the corridor just screamed,
Hi guys, whose phone is this?
Everybody turned. To their greatest surprise, a random lady at the party said that she saw the phone and took it inside one of the bedrooms to charge because she felt it wasn't safe there. When we checked the phone, we found out that that phone was Niffy's phone. Everyone was silent. No one looked at my face, not even Niffy. One by one, they all left without saying a word or even apologizing. everyone just acted like I wasn't there with them. Niffy's face flipped from fury to embarrassment. She didn't even know what to say. Just when I was about to leave, she came to me, grabbed my hand and said,
Sorry, Edgar. You know, if I'm being honest, something in me told me that you couldn't have done it. You don't really look like a thief, to be honest. I'm sorry, okay? Sorry.
I just looked at her and shook my head. This is the same person who was about to get me arrested some minutes ago. I just smiled and told her I was fine and not upset. But that was a lie. I was boiling heavy inside. Nobody looked at me in the face again. Even the auntie who accused me of pocket theft suddenly started chewing meat pie like she never spoke. But me, I just stood there, sweating and traumatized. My dance moves, my fine boy packaging, everything died instantly. It was at that moment that I knew that Lancelot was pure bad luck. I knew that I was definitely going to fight with him the next time I saw his big nose. The only consolation that day was that when I was about to leave, the celebrant herself came to see me. She gave me a big hug and also apologized. Now, the best part was that she packed me plenty of drinks to take home, different brands, different sizes. She also gave me her number and told me to call her when I get home. So technically, I walked into the red cup party single and disgraced, but at least I walked out with free drinks. And no one says no to free drinks. As for the celebrant, of course I called her later that day, but I'll tell you guys that story another day. And that's it for this week's episode of Why Am I Still Single? If you enjoyed it, don't keep the gist to yourself. Make sure you follow, subscribe, and share with your friends that are single, dating, or married. Everybody needs small laughter. And follow me on social media at edgar.ariakha. Edgar is EDGAR.ERIAKHA, or just search for Check Edgar at Check Edgar. Alright, now do you enjoy the podcast and you want some more? Then check out my weekly blogs, funny videos, and all the drama at www.checkedgar.com daily. You can also join my Patreon at Check Edgar or support the show directly on my website through the donate button. Now, do you have a wild story to share or do you want to feature in the TGIF4 series? Then send it to me at edgar@checkedgar.com. For a faster response, use the chat box on www.checkedgar.com. I promise to reply you in 15 minutes or less. Edgar doesn't lie. And now remember that the podcast ends the day I get married, so please don't forget to tell your beautiful friends that Edgar is single and he would love to go on a date with her. If that lady is you, then please send me a message to edgar@checkedgar.com. Edgar doesn't lie. Check Edgar out. See you guys next week Friday. Mwah. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Thank you for listening, my people. If you had fun, don't keep it to yourself. Join the Checkmates WhatsApp community. It is where we vibe, laugh, and maybe cry small. But most importantly, we connect. Click the link in the show notes or email your number to edgar@checkedgar.com to join us. Until next week, remember, Edgar doesn't lie.